Hello everybody, welcome to the latest video on this channel. We're talking about the Triforce from the Legend of Zelda series today. This video does contain my own personal bias, and the music and the images are not owned by me, but their respective owners, and I have some links you'll see. The music is the Ocarina of Time title screen, and the link is there on the screen for you. So today we're talking about the Triforce. The Triforce is typically broken down into three parts: the Triforce of Power, the Triforce of Wisdom, and the Triforce of Courage. And this is said to go along with the Seven Sages. And you see the Seven Sages throughout many different games, and they do change throughout the game. Most of the time the Seven Sages consist of Fire, Forest, Water, Light, and Dark, or Spirit, depending on Light and Spirit, depending on which game you're playing. The other common ones that we've seen throughout the franchise is we have the Spirit, the seventh one in Ocarina of Time. There's also Earth and Wind as another variant in there, and then Ice also has been seen as an elemental type for one of the sages. But ultimately, the Triforce can be broken down into a couple things. First of all, we know the Triforce is split between the main characters of the story, which are Link, Ganondorf, Zelda. And they all have the related goddess, being Din and Bayor. To see more about this, we're going to watch the video of the creation story from the Ocarina of Time. And so the goddess is left the Triforce of Power, Wisdom, and Courage. And three characters, Link, Zelda, and Ganondorf, embody those three pieces of the Triforce. And if you take a look at the three characters, Ganondorf is the embodiment of evil, corruption, lust, and power. His main objective is to stop Link from end up ruining his plans of ruling the world and having the ultimate power, even being the Din of the earth. Zelda is completely opposite, stands for wisdom, and she also gets visions of things that will happen in the future because of her wisdom. She's also very caring and cares for her people because she is the princess of Hyrule. And finally, you have Link, the hero, the empty, bodiless, well, soulless body of a man of adventure who's filled with courage. These people have a lot of common with the traditions of Buddhism, one of the actual religions studied over in the area around Japan and China where Nintendo is from, meaning they could take some ideas from these cultures and put them into these games. And what we're talking about with Buddhism is the Eightfold Path. The path to nirvana, the right view, right intention, right speech, right action, right livelihood, right effort, and right mindfulness. And all three of these characters embody these in some way, shape, or form. Meeting all 8 requirements, maybe meeting none. With Ganondorf, he meets 0 of the requirements. He has none of the right actions at all that you need to accomplish for the Eightfold Path. He is corrupt and evil, meaning he will not ever accomplish any of these at this current rate. Zelda, however, is about halfway, about 4. She has a right view, knowing the future, and has the right intention in trying to stop the evil that is approaching. However, her actions, her effort, and her livelihood do not meet any of these requirements because she does not really do a whole lot. Her speech is also kind of confusing, so you can take that off as a point for not being on the right path. But she does have the right mindfulness and right concentration, focusing her efforts on a hero who can do this. Speaking of that hero, he meets all the 8 requirements: right view, right intention, right speech, right action, right livelihood, right effort, right mindfulness, and right concentration. This hero is so concentrated he's basically an empty void, and that is what you're trying to reach with Buddhism, trying to become nirvana and free of yourself. And Link embodies that, doing adventures, saving people and helping out, putting himself in harm's way to better the world that he lives in. Now, some people think the Triforce, being 3 parts, actually is missing a piece, and that is the black center part, meaning the Triforce would be 4. There is a hint of this in the Twilight Princess, with the fact that there are 4 main provinces in these games, being the provinces of Faron, Eldin, Lanayru, and Ordona. Obviously, Eldin, Din, has the name. Fiori meets up with Faron, the same base, Pharaoh, and then the N is changed instead of the RE. Lanayru has Naru in the name, but Ordona does not meet any of these. So it can be speculated that Ordona stands for the middle piece of the Triforce, the one that, when they finally get connected, connects the pieces together. Now, there's a lot of reasons against this, and I'm going to bring up the main point to this with Hinduism, another religion actually studied in India where it originated, but has spread east to the areas where Nintendo is from. And I believe that Nintendo took some ideas from Hinduism and also put these into the game, mixing Hinduism and Hinduism. They have the Trimurti, or the 3 gods that take care of life. You have Brahma, who creates life, Vishnu, who sustains you throughout your life, Shiva, who destroys your life. And what if I told you these 3 represent the 3 characters that we have talked about? Zelda creates a prophecy, creates the birth of the story. Link is the courageous adventurer who carries out the journey of defeating Ganondorf in the end, who is destruction and evil of the world. This makes a lot of sense for the Zelda Triforce, and also is a great balance into the life of the people of Hyrule. And it's easy to see how these 3 people are the most essential parts of the Triforce and make up the Triforce in the human. Well, that's all I have for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed breaking down the Triforce into 3 pieces. Just kidding. But I hope you guys did enjoy it, and if you did, make sure you go ahead and leave a like on this channel. It really helps out the channel. It makes me see that you guys like the content, and I will do more of it. Also, subscribe to the channel to get updated on more videos coming out. If you're new to the channel, I suggest checking out some of the videos that will be popping up on screen relatively shortly, just to get some more information about the channel. And if you have not already watched the channel trailer video, that does a great job of explaining what we do on this channel. So go check that out. Also, go follow me on Twitter and Instagram at ChaosMay006. I like to keep updated with you guys through those means, and it's a lot easier than communicating through the comment section on the videos. If you feel obligated to leave a comment on how you felt about this or something else you wanted to talk about that I didn't mention about the Triforce, go ahead and leave that in the comment section below. If you want to see something else Legend of Zelda, also leave that in the comment section below, and I will take that into consideration for the next video. I think I've gone on long enough. I hope you guys did enjoy. And until next time, I am ChaosMay006, signing off. Burn it up.